I noticed that.
I never did intro. I just faded it from back.
I always did intro screen, so half
so you can tell which is
edited,
which is not.
All right, brother.
Let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Media Mixtape podcast. It is your boy Obi Jack sitting next to me is my brother Josh G. Welcome back to another episode. Now, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be going over our top 5, our favorites, personal favorites.
Personal
top 5
favorite songs. Because we have to say personal because, one, I haven't heard every song that came out this year.
Yeah.
Secondly,
it's Drake heavy. Our lists are Drake heavy.
Well, yeah, our lists are Drake heavy-ish, but at the same time, it's also just like music that I personally listen to on a daily basis. Like, I get in my car, I listen to these 5 songs pretty much every day.
Yes.
Pretty close to it. So we'll talk about that later in the episode, which is fun. If you guys are listening right now, hey, start thinking about your favorite 5 songs. Maybe you want to drop a comment on YouTube or hit us up on social media. Let us know what your favorite 5 songs of the year are so far.
Yeah.
Again, we're 8 months in. Obviously, we still have a few more months to go. So, there's time. There's time for some new songs to drop. But I have my number one. I'm going to say this. My number one is the song of the year. And it should be song of the year, period. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm interested to see what
That's all I'm going to say.
Mine's going to be an interesting one. I think a lot of people are going to be like, what? That's the one?
Your number one?
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll talk about it.
But it definitely is my favorite song of the year so far. We were supposed to do Bullet Train.
Hey, man. You don't got to talk.
I'm going to put you on blast.
Tell them.
Nah,
you don't got to tell anybody.
We were supposed to do Bullet Train. Josh didn't see it.
Well, so...
Shame him.
Do you have any stories at all? Like,
I have stories.
Movie stories and music stories?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Jake will go over stories, but I don't know if you want to do it before or after
I'm trying to fix my mic, guys, if you hear
I don't know if you're going to do it before or after the stories, but I was going to ask, are you going to give us a quick little rundown of how you feel about Bullet Train?
I wanted to talk about it because it got kind of like roasted on the internet and like, oh, it has fucking 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, which never go by Rotten Tomatoes, guys. Okay, just want to tell you.
Are we talking about the audience score, or are we talking about?
I think it's the critic score. When they tell you, it's usually the critic score.
Which for me, either way, it's kind of like hit or miss. Like audience score can sometimes be a little too high, give a movie extra credit, or a lot of times,
I'll give a quick review.
Movies get like a little bit underrated, but
I think the critics go too harsh on movies sometimes. Is that the case with this one? I will let you know in a little bit.
It was funny. We had a plan A and a plan B, and I failed both plans. We were supposed to also watch Prey, which dropped on Hulu. If you guys watched it, let us know how you feel. My dad watched it. He said in the 7.5, 8 range.
7.5 to 8.5 range.
Which is a pretty decent score, but also Jake and I kind of have a very specific... Our dad kind of makes fun of us for being too negative sometimes.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jake and I are like critics now, so we kind of look for the negatives in movies sometimes. But I think we're pretty fair with our ratings, and like I feel like if I watch this movie, there's no way I go higher than a 7. I'm trying to preface that before I watch the movie, okay? I don't go into the movies like that.
It's getting good reviews.
But my estimation is I'm not going to love it, but hey, we'll see. Because I just feel like from what I've seen in the trailer, this is why I feel this way. From what I've seen in the trailer of Prey, nothing new. The only new thing that's happening in Prey, in regards to like comparison to other Predator movies, is that they're fighting Native Americans.
Yes.
A lot of the stuff looks
primitive technology.
Very, very like similar to what the other movies do.
I mean, this is like the
same weapons,
movie,
the same like they're invisible. You can't see them. This is scary. Like we've seen this before. Literally seen this before.
And we talked about it before too. Of like. She has primitive technology. So, like, before, it took a whole army, elite warriors to beat a predator.
Yeah.
In Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And now she has primitive technology. How believable is it to me?
It's a
one person is going to beat somebody with primitive technology?
One person who...
But I guess they were hunters back then, differently, but...
Well, even then in the movie, they make it known that like, she's not technically supposed to be a hunter.
Right.
So it's one of those things too. But also,
it's getting good reviews.
Interesting. It's interesting for sure. I'm intrigued by the story, and I've also the difference is because it's supposed to be that this is the first time
they came to Earth.
They came to Earth, right?
So maybe it's like they don't know the humans,
which is also bullshit though. Because I'm like, what are the predators? What is the predator's point? Is their point of existence just to hunt, right?
Yeah, that's it.
But then wouldn't you come to this planet and be like, oh, I could. I mean, obviously it was. Apparently, they made a whole movie about it, so obviously it wasn't easy to get this prey, right? But wouldn't you be like, oh my gosh, my technology is so much more advanced. I'm just gonna eat and hunt all of these humans, And just they would have run us out of existence a long time ago.
Well, the point is, like, obviously she probably wins at the end of this.
Of course.
So they're like, he loses, so he can't fucking
just dominate the earth, I guess.
And then they go.
But it's like every time this guy comes, he gets his ass beat.
Yeah, it's a terrible Predator. That's what I'm saying. After
sucks.
16 movies, actually, but I think the only one. No, I think he survives at the end.
I think he survives all of them. No, a lot of them.
No, he doesn't survive. But it's always like a fucking. Oh, there's a fucking new.
Oh,
one.
so it's supposed to be a new Predator every time.
Yeah,
that's right. Because
these movies suck. They're Predators and they suck. Yeah. They die all the time.
The new Predator we saw, the newest Predator, last Predator we had seen. There was like a big Predator, right?
Yeah.
And a little one. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways,
just tired of this stuff. But hey, I heard some good things about The Prey. So
it's supposed to be good. Dad gave it a 8.5.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not excited. I'm very pessimistic about going into it. But again, I always rate movies fairly.
I will watch it. Maybe I'll watch it tonight. I fucked up yesterday. I watched Uncharted. I definitely gonna use that time to watch Prey.
Uncharted.
Oh, Uncharted with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Tom Holland. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's not like the best movie ever, but it was fine. It was entertaining. I thought it was good.
It's hard. It's hard to make a game into a movie like that.
It's pretty cool. They did the cameo. The guy who voiced Nathan Drake, he is in it. I was like, that's cool if you're a fan. But yeah. I think Tom Holland was just badly cast. He's not a good. You got to get somebody who looks like the character. So.
Yeah, sure.
And he doesn't. He looks like a tiny person.
Version of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't. Do you want me to do my Bullet Train review?
Yeah, give me your Bullet Train review. I guess just don't spoil the movie and.
All right.
You know. You know what's interesting is that I'm actually gonna. This is a perspective. This is for you to practice, not spoiling movies, because I'll tell you whether or not oh, bro, you gave me a little too much information here. You know.
Okay. I think
when we've both seen a movie.
Yeah.
We'll say non-spoiler, but I'm like, did we spoil something? I don't know. You know.
It's hard. It's hard to talk about movies when you can't spoil. But I'll say this: it definitely is overhated in the media. The reviews of it being 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, that's totally fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great movie. It's funny. It's great. I think it's great. I think it's funny. It's entertaining. It's not a movie that you go this better have very good themes and it better have a good moral at the end of the no, it's just it's just entertaining and it's funny and it's there's a lot of cameos which you see in the trailer. You see a lot of people. Bad Bunny's in it. Obviously he's in the trailer. And you go, fuck, that's fucking Bad Bunny. You go, oh shit, that's Brad Pitt. And oh fuck, that's the guy from Kick-Ass or whatever. It's just cool. You see all these famous fucking people.
Yeah. Y'all came together to make this fun movie.
It's fun. It's fun.
Action-packed movie.
There's fucking good comedy in it. There's good action.
Is the action too ridiculous? Am I gonna be, because you know me. You know me with action.
No, it's ridiculous, but it's supposed to be.
Okay.
It's
a comic booky anime-ish.
Yeah, anime-ish.
Okay.
Where you're that's fucking insane that happened.
Yeah, okay.
I'll spoil this.
It's almost a bit.
It's not a big part, but it's there's a moment where somebody gets pushed off the train, and so he chases the train and jumps on it.
Okay.
Right? And you're there's no fucking way.
It's a bullet train. It's going too fast.
It's a bullet train. But it's it's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be ridiculous. I think the story's pretty interesting.
So it's almost turn off your brain, enjoy the action.
Yeah, enjoy the action, enjoy the comedy.
Or just imagine that this universe.
It's not that serious.
This universe is a universe where they can take some beatings.
Yeah, it's kind of just it's an action comedy.
It's not realistic,
fun movie
necessarily, but
yeah, and it's you're basically
and the point of the story of why they're fighting and why they're arguing about each other, and it all makes sense.
It makes sense, and it's good. It's a good
story.
There's a good twist at the end. It's good. It's good.
What is your rating out of 10, sir?
Out of 10, I give it 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's really good. It's fun. It's if you go in with that mindset, it's just fun. It's just a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's not that serious.
Yeah, and and this is what Jake and I always talk about, when we do our movie reviews, and I feel I annoy people when I always say this, but I think this is why Jake and I have a valuable opinion when it comes to reviewing movies and albums and things like that. Because we understand that, hey, when you go into a movie called Bullet Train and you've seen the trailer and you see Bad Bunny's in it and all this stuff, you cannot go into that movie now and say, well, a 10 out of 10 to me is 1917. So if I'm comparing it to 1917, it's are you fucking insane? Yeah. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yes, 1917 is probably a 10 out of 10. It does not mean you can compare this movie and have the same kind of scale. You know, it's a different scale. All of a sudden, this action-packed movie changes. Like, you can't compare a horror movie to an action. You can't compare an action movie to a comedy. It's just super fucking hard to do that. So you got to have your own scales for certain things. Like, if I'm watching a dumb comedy from Adam Sandler, I gotta have that comparing it to his other dumb comedies.
Yeah.
You know, it's a 9 out of 10 because hey, that was really, that was funny. I enjoyed it compared to the shit. You know,
That's what I'm saying. You go into this movie knowing like it's gonna be kind of ridiculous. It's like you said. You made a perfect analysis of analogy of. It's an anime. It's a fucking anime movie, live action, and it's dumb. And some of the fucking scenes are ridiculous, but it's supposed to be that. You know what I mean? And if you go in with that mindset, you go, yeah, this was fucking fun. This was a good movie. Like, I could watch this again and be entertained, you know? So it's definitely worth the watch. Definitely go check it out.
I've not seen it, but I'm going to take Jake up on that recommendation. I'm going to watch it soon. I was supposed to watch it on Friday, but long story short, I didn't. So I'm out this week, I have 1 week left of class, but maybe I'll find a day, a night where I'm just chilling, or midday, I just kind of want to take a break from school, hop in the theater.
It's cheesy, but it's supposed to be.
Okay.
That's the point of it. You know what I mean? So it's definitely worth a watch. Definitely go watch it in theaters.
I'll let you know
I was going to try and watch it in IMAX. I would say watch it in IMAX because
the action's a little better.
The action is good and like again, it's an anime, so it's like there's like bright colors and like it's this whole ridiculous thing. So I definitely.
Did you know that with our AMC A-list, not a sponsor, with our AMC A-list, we can watch IMAX movies and whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
That's why I was gonna go watch it, but the closest one is.
I'm almost like I have to watch every movie in IMAX. I don't give a fuck.
The closest one at the mall. In
Santa
that direction,
yeah, just stay Santa Anita. But it's far.
Yeah,
that's fucking far, bro.
Yeah, it's far.
If you fucking find out where I live from me saying that Santa Anita Mall is where I've seen a movie once, credit
it's far as fuck. I didn't
credit
go
to you
for that reason. Yeah. But that's the closest IMAX one.
Yeah.
So I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, I don't want to drive that far, bro. So.
No, 100%. I get you. You're also fucking weirdly lazy when it comes to that shit.
But it's that's far, bro.
Kind of.
It's far when there's another theater. When there's another theater really close by.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to that one.
But my thing is like it depends on time. It always goes with time.
Also, like it wasn't a movie where I'm like I had to see this in IMAX. I'm like maybe, and then the closest one is that one. I'm like fuck it, never. But I'm gonna get to some movie news. Starting off with Top Gun and Maverick passes Titanic to become the 7th highest grossing movie of all time.
So the top
at the domestic box office.
6 at this point are all Marvel movies.
Pretty much, yeah. And I think a Star Wars is in there, maybe. Avatar's in there.
Okay, so none of them count. So that means this is the only one that counts.
Top Gun Maverick. I mean, when it got announced that they were making this movie, I'm like,
we talked so much shit on that.
Who the fuck wants to see this?
I think we talked shit about that on this podcast.
Yeah, probably. Lost tapes.
Shout out to them, man.
Lost tapes.
Shout out to them. So this is what I was gonna say. I'm joking about the Marvel thing, but kind of not joking. Yeah. We don't take those movies that seriously in the sense of like judging the box office because it's not fair. We have so many fans.
Yeah, and also it's like a decade of building a fan base, and
doesn't mean the movies are bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. It just means like it's a built on like people got invested into that story 10 years before. So the fact that the 10 year of like just like kids watching it, going up to teenagers, like it's like a whole decade of like fans that all go together and watch the movies. So it makes sense that Endgame ended up, the end of this 10-year run ended up being this multi-billion-dollar movie because so many people were invested. So it's kind of tough to compare it to Titanic. But if we're just talking about just movies in general that, because like this is like Top Gun might go in that category of like, that kind of counts to me. Like, yeah, Top Gun got a lot of like media hype and stuff and social media, people talking about it. So that helped it. But I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not really. It's not amazing, a superhero movie.
Yeah,
it's not. It's
I mean, yeah, it does kind of have a fan base, but
not really.
For it to be 7th all time, I can see it doing well because of its fan base.
Because if I'm taking out all Disney, any Disney related project, I take it out as a cancellation. It doesn't count. It's number 1, and I'm not mad at it.
You can't take Avatar out.
Well, Avatar's there too.
I think Avatar's in the top. I don't know what the list is, but I think it's like 4th or 5th.
It's made more than Avatar.
No, it
hasn't made more than Avatar. Okay. Number 2. But like, I like that. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I could say that's one of the best movies I've ever seen, and I think
it's like David versus Goliath, kind of. Like you're in the talks with some of the greats. Top Gun.
Oh, you think it's David? Why was it David? It's a good movie.
No, I'm saying David and Goliath. Top Gun is David. Goliath is fucking Marvel. Like,
yeah, but it's a good movie. Oh, you're saying, oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I'm like, what the fuck?
The fact that it made this much money and
Yeah.
caught up to like Marvel,
Yeah.
it's like we didn't expect that,
Yeah.
and it made it. That's crazy.
It made it, and it's like
Yeah, I get you.
it shouldn't, and it deserves to be there. You know?
Yeah, no, 100%, dude. I think it's one of the best movies I've ever fucking seen. I'm not even fucking around.
Right.
It's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Look, I want to go see it in IMAX, which fucking mistake because they didn't have the ACs on. And we should have saw it in IMAX the first time.
Yeah.
Would have made sense, but so saw it in IMAX. Karina went with me twice, bro. She does not go to movies twice. She goes, I'm good.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what?
She doesn't even watch new movies once.
Yeah, bro. I fucking watched Bullet Train by myself. She's like, I'm good, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
let
good.
alone a movie twice.
Yeah, I watched Bullet Train by myself. So the fact that she was like, I'm down to go watch it again, like, yeah. That's fucking, I was like, yeah, that's a fucking great movie.
You guys don't know Karina, but that's saying a lot.
That's saying a lot. She does not watch, you know.
Yeah, no, dude, it's great. It's fucking great.
Because I drag her to the Marvel movies. And she goes because she likes them, but like she's not like
Invested. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Spider-Man Homecoming again, you know what I mean, or
Yeah.
Spider-Man No Way Home again, you know.
Have you watched No Way Home twice?
I watched it again.
I watched it again because I was in an airplane.
I watched it again at home when it came out on download, and just the first time in the theaters.
It was funny though. I had to write like a fucking sick ass paper, like 20-page paper, like some shit like that for work for school. I was coming back from Hawaii. I was like, I hadn't do shit in Hawaii, so I got to really work on this fucking paper.
Yeah.
So I'm working on it. I'm trying to work
20
on
pages?
it. I think it was 10. It was 10.
I'm about to say, bro.
I think it was exaggerated. It was 10 pages. I didn't work on it at all in Hawaii. I had like another week though, but I didn't work on it at all. So I'm like fucking sitting here. I'm like typing in shit, and then I was like, I'll just fucking whatever's on the airplane TV, you know?
Right.
So I'm changing channels. I'm like, No Way Home, shit. Fucking restarted too. Like it just started. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I'm watching it a little bit. Didn't do any work. Watched the whole fucking movie. It's so good.
So good.
That movie's so good.
Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, moving on from that though, Nicole Kidman has signed on to be AMC's spokesperson for another year. Now, if you guys go to AMC, I want to know, what do you feel about this?
This is what I was gonna say. I saw a lot of people go, no, in the comments and shit. And so it's funny. Carla and I, my girlfriend and I, we sit and watch the theater. And like first, we're always fucking late. So when we walk in and we see her, we go, fuck yeah. Like we didn't miss the movie yet. But then
So
also.
it's a positive reinforcement for you.
Also, I fuck with seeing her now. Like at first, I'm gonna say this. When she first popped on my screen, I was like, what the fuck? And so when I first saw it, I was nah. But at this point now, it's so embedded into my movie experience,
bro.
that I don't
That's so
mind.
funny because we're the opposite.
I do not mind seeing.
No. When I see her, I go, what the fuck is this, bro? Get her off my screen.
No, I go, yeah,
because for me,
this is where magic
and it's
happens.
like, she's probably a
what's her
nice
name?
person. Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
She's probably a nice person. She's probably fucking, or who knows? Maybe she's a fucking asshole. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
You know what I mean?
We don't know.
Regardless, why the fuck her, bro? Why her?
Fine, that's fair. That's a fair question.
Like, did she just win an Oscar?
It wasn't
I don't think so. Or you know what she did? I think she did.
Denzel.
Yeah, like Denzel or fucking
A new one
director.
every time.
Or maybe I know I get not that's a lot of money probably. But I'm saying like just fucking somebody, not her, bro. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure.
If it's Denzel, I'd be like, fuck yeah, bro.
ScarJo, Chris Evans.
Yes, like fucking Captain America.
Dude, you
yes,
can give me
bro.
fucking Paul Rudd. I would love.
But I'm saying, give me a fucking actor, bro.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman's not the person.
Fucked up that you're just roasting Nicole Kidman like this, but okay.
I'm saying like
I will say this: I didn't know her name 2 seconds ago, so I can't say shit. But
because she's a good actor, bro. But like,
yeah, I don't honestly. I'll say
I don't think of her when I think of movies.
I
Is
don't
my thing.
recognize her. I don't know if she's gonna make up stuff done on her face, but I don't recognize her from any movie.
She's definitely had a lot of work done.
Yeah, because I don't recognize her from any movie, so I don't remember what she used to look like. But I'll say,
Let me see if I can find.
I know the name Nicole Kidman. I just don't know the face, and obviously now I do know it, obviously, because I see her fucking time with the movie theater. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you what movie she's been in.
Let me go to her IMDb.
I'm just being honest here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not the fucking biggest movie buff out there.
No, but that's what I mean.
I know who Nicole Kidman is.
She's not the person where you go.
The name. I don't know her face. Do you have a young picture of her, like, looking different?
Okay, Moulin Rouge.
Let me just see a fucking picture.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
God damn.
Jesus. It's because I was in her IMDb. This is her, what do you see her at every movie and you don't
Yeah,
fucking...
I know, but give me like a young pic. Sorry.
Young?
I'm sure she's young. Give me a younger picture.
I think she's in her 60s.
Come on, man. Let me fucking just look this shit up.
I'm looking.
Give me other movies. I'll look it up.
Here, this one.
There you go.
She was with Tom Cruise, too. They were married, I think, at one point.
Nicole Kidman. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Moulin Rouge? I feel like you've seen her.
She's from Honolulu, Hawaii. Did you guys know that?
You just wouldn't have seen her. She was in
Northman.
Bewitched with Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I don't watch any fucking movies. With Nicole
She's the
Kidman.
mom in Aquaman.
Okay, there you go. That's a good one.
You would know that one. And she's just
go
not
with
who I think.
it.
She's done a lot of movies, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. And she's a good actor. I think she's won an Oscar.
She's in Batman Forever.
I'm not saying she's a bad actor. I'm just saying that's not who I think of when I think of movies.
Bewitched. That's a good one.
I'm gonna type in most famous actors.
Is she? She's an accent, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's from Australia.
No, she's from Hawaii. Just kidding. She does have an Australian accent.
Yeah, she
Okay.
has an Australian
So, anyways, so
Tom Hanks.
What?
Tom Hanks.
What about her?
Put Tom Hanks. Go get Tom Hanks to be the fucking guy.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what? You want me to type Tom Hanks on Google him?
Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman. These are the top ones. I'm looking at the top ones. Fucking Leo, bro. Go get Leo.
No, I get what you're saying. I do agree with you. I think it could have been a bigger name for sure. Nicole Kidman is
So
famous.
random. She's famous.
She
and
is
she's won an
random,
Oscar.
but she's
a
very
good
famous.
actor. It's just not the person I think of when I
It's just
think
kind of weird to have her of all
I
people.
mean,
but
bro, if it was Tom Hanks every time, I'd be excited to watch
I'm
it.
telling you, she's become a staple into AMC theater. So when I go to watch, I don't know if you guys are where you guys are from, what theater you guys have. You guys might not know what we're talking about. You can look it up, maybe Nicole Kidman AMC ad. But literally every time you go to a movie at the theater at AMC, a video of her plays of her saying like, "When the lights dim."
Yeah. And
the magic happens.
Because usually it's me, Karina, and her brother. Mm-hmm. We all go, what the fuck?
It's funny. So Carl and I we look at each other and go, "Hey," and we fucking high five each other. We also high five each other when we do when they go. And they go, a special thanks to our AMC A-list members. We go, hey, fucking Millie rocking shit in our seats. And go, that's fucking us, baby.
I'm saying.
Yeah, so shout out to Nicole Kidman. I like it. It's a staple now. I love seeing her face when I'm late as fuck to a theater. And I'm like, oh my God, we're going to miss the fucking Nicole Kidman. We're good. And I like seeing that. So,
No, bro.
yeah.
I'm like, just why her, bro? That's my thing.
Fair. That's fair.
That's not who I think
I'm
of.
telling you, when I first...
Tom Hanks, Julia Roberts.
Yeah. When I first watched it, I was like,
Sandra
what?
Bullock.
What is this? But
I was trying to get actresses as well. Sandra
those are just so
Bullock,
unnecessary.
Julia Roberts. Tom Hanks is perfect.
It just, you know what it's done?
You know
It's-
who I would be like, fuck yeah, every single time? Like, I would be super hype, even more than Tom Hanks. Bryan Cranston.
You know what it's I get you be even hyper than Tom Hanks?
Yes.
I wouldn't be
There's
hyped.
something about him being Malcolm Middle's dad. I'm not even saying Breaking Bad because I saw it, because I've just seen it. It's not
I'll say
because of
this.
that. It's because he's Malcolm's dad, bro.
If they had Bryan Cranston do it, it would be almost the same as doing Nicole Kidman. In
No.
terms of randomness.
No.
In terms of randomness,
No,
yes.
but it's-
Yes, it
Yeah,
would be the
'cause he
same,
doesn't even make
but
that
you
many
just
movies.
like him more. That's it.
Yeah.
It'd be the same randomness.
No, I'm thinking because of his voice.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, he has a look, bro.
Anyway, shout out to her. We can move off this topic. But shout out to Nicole Kidman. But anyways.
She's going to be there for one more year.
Fine.
And then
Fine me. But I will say, I'm
go
like,
get me some
this
Timothy
shit
Chalamet,
just
bro.
adds a minute to my movie watching experience. Like, why? What's the point of it?
It was after the pandemic. It was this whole pandemic.
Oh,
like, thank you for
thank
coming
you for coming
back. You know, we love the theaters. But it's just, Nicole Kidman's just random,
guys.
bro.
Couldn't leave you guys. Dude, I can't believe I sold my AMC stock and I fucking could have made $5,000 and I
Now?
sold it early. No, sold it early though.
Oh, that's fine. You made money though, right?
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
not
honestly,
$5,000.
okay, I went from $250.
Yeah.
I made like $500, I think.
Yeah.
No, I mean more than that.
I remember you. It was the day before, and you were like, I gotta get out, bro.
No,
I gotta sell it. And then the next day, it was like, boo, it fucking.
It was because I was
Shut
trying to be
up.
smart, dude. I was trying to be
Yeah.
smart and go sell and then buy back when it drops again.
Right.
But it never dropped back.
Yeah, it never dropped.
It went to $70 fucking dollars.
But you had the right mentality.
Yeah. Anyways.
Moving on from that, some VFX companies came out recently, and they said the community is depressed after Marvel announced their future slate. Quote, just because of the insane amount of work it'll be on its own. They're not the appealing client that they used to be. And I was like, I mean, is it that bad? And then they have a photo of the stuff that's coming out for them. And I'm like, God damn, that's
No, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I don't. This is the thing though too. Like I don't get people. There's Marvel fans out there, right? There's a guy named Soups on TikTok. I follow. He's a very big Marvel fan and stuff, or just superhero comic book fan in general. There's a lot of fans out there, and they're extremely excited and they're extremely hyped. And I'm happy that we're getting more Marvel movies. I do like Marvel movies. It's just. I don't get it. I don't get when they go, oh, we're gonna release the next fucking 20 movies over the next. Are you guys excited? Are you guys excited for the next Avengers movie in 2035? And I'm like,
They're not
bro,
that far away, bro. The 2025 is the next Avengers movie. That's 2 years from now.
That's what I'm saying. Which goes back to, okay, 2 years from now. That's insane. What are you doing? You're telling me you're going to drop 16 movies in 2 years? It's 2022 right now, bro.
It's not 16 movies. It's not 16
How many
movies.
is it?
It's
9? It's a lot of
9.
fucking movies
It's
still,
9.
dude.
Or 10. 9
in the next 3 years. Poor animators. Yeah, I feel bad for them too.
No,
they
I
gotta
feel
frame
that.
by frame that shit,
I
bro.
feel that, but also...
This is my thing. They're getting lazy. I think Marvel's getting a little lazy. Marvel's
agree.
getting, we're going to make a shitload of money off this, so let's just drop the movies.
Right.
And I get it, but now it's getting to a point where they're getting lazy. The stories aren't as
I
good.
think they've yet to make a banger TV show. WandaVision was great,
but not a banger.
Not
for
a
like
classic.
worldwide classic.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to watch and go back
Loki
and watch
was great,
again.
but again, not the fucking...
Closer than WandaVision to a classic, but not classic still.
Yeah, like they've yet to get a show where you're like, I want to watch this for fucking 10 seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
At least in my opinion. I'm sure Marvel fans are like...
They have made
"How
a
the fuck
Sopranos, you know?
Yeah.
Type shit. But at the same time, yeah, I just think I get it. People like it. They're going to watch it. They're going to buy tickets. I buy tickets. I'm drawing less and less. It's drawing less and less attention from me, drawing less interest from me personally. And again, we always talk about this. We want to be the average viewer. I'm an average film viewer. Like I'm an average. I love movies.
Average Marvel fan.
I'm probably above average now, I guess, in terms of like movie viewing because I watch so many movies now.
Right.
But I'm pretty much an average viewer. I don't give a fuck about like the history of like this is why the movie came. Fuck that, bro.
Right.
I'm a person who has a job, who has bills to pay, has to go to school and all this shit. I watch movies for fun.
Right.
And so that's why I'm watching the movie. So at this point in Marvel, I'm like, fuck, dude. Like I haven't watched Ant-Man's. I haven't watched Thor's. I haven't watched like come on, dude. Like
I'm in
let
the
me
same
catch
camp, though.
up, bro.
I'm a bigger fan than you, and I haven't watched those
catch
movies.
up.
I've seen Ant-Man. But I haven't. I've seen Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the first one all the way through. Like I definitely skip some Marvel.
And you're
ones.
excited, but I'm saying I look at those movies and I go, fuck, it's so many. Like I gotta watch all. Like it's almost like homework. And so I can only imagine animators.
Yeah,
it's
I think-
literal homework for them, and they go, fuck you.
I think the most
9 movies in
they
fucking
should
3 years.
do is like 3 in a year.
3 a year.
Yeah.
That's pushing it too.
Yeah.
Which is basically
Well, with
what they're
that,
they're basically doing that. Actually, if they actually have 9 movies, it's 3. It's
so then 2.
Two
Do
movies a
2
year.
big ones. Do
Even
one in the
then,
summer.
though, it should be one.
One in
It
the
really should
summer.
be
One in. It's because they have so many characters.
Yeah, they
that's
do.
part
They
of
do.
it.
Mm-hmm.
One in the summer. One in the winter. That's it.
Call it a day.
Call it a day.
Call it a fucking year.
Because although I'm fucking hyped for Black Panther 2 and fucking
I'm gonna watch the movies.
yeah.
I'll watch the movies. But yeah,
I'm mostly hyped because of the potential that they have coming
For sure.
forward.
For sure.
Some guy casted Henry Cavill as Doctor Doom.
By the way,
I'm like, bro, fucking perfect
you
casting.
bring up Henry Cavill. Do you have any DC news?
I do have some DC
There you go.
news.
I'm excited for that. I'm
Starting
excited
off
for that
first,
news.
we'll talk about The Joker. Officially has a sequel coming out. It is called.
Lady Gaga's in it.
I don't have what
just
it's
do it.
called.
Some
Folie
French
à
shit,
Folie
yeah.
à Deux?
Some
Yeah,
French
I gotta
shit,
learn that
come
shit because you know what I'm saying. Lady Gaga confirmed as fucking Harley Quinn.
What? I didn't know she was going to be Harley Quinn. I mean,
Yes.
I assumed, but you know,
That's great.
I didn't get that announcement.
That's great
Wow,
casting.
It's fucking
right?
amazing. Yeah, kidding me?
There's rumors it's a musical. Obviously, getting Lady Gaga's perfect, but
Not perfect if you said musical. Okay, I mean perfect for her, but
gotta
not,
guess musical, bro.
not perfect for me. Fuck musicals.
it will be large.
Are you kidding me? If Joaquin Phoenix breaks in a song, I'm done. I'm leaving
Well,
the theater.
I think. Well, first of all, the first one was so good, so chill. Like give it a fucking chance. Number 2, it's
leaving
like
the theater.
they're
Joaquin Phoenix as a
insane.
Joker breaks in a song.
they're insane though.
You're right. You're right.
So, but maybe it's just Harley Quinn that's fucking singing.
Also, what if they're singing and she's like also cutting some guy's head off at the same time? It makes it very intense.
Yeah. It's mostly going to be placed inside Arkham Asylum.
Okay. So they're gonna meet
and-
in the asylum and shit, probably.
Possibly a musical. We don't know, but Harley Quinn. She is Harley Quinn.
The rumor's probably musical just because Lady Gaga.
No, I don't know. I don't know if she had been announced as a cast member yet.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, if it is a musical, interesting. It is an interesting twist. It'll be a dark, twisted fantasy type
great
shit.
casting for
See what I did there?
for Harley Quinn. I think Lady Gaga's great.
Oh, incredible. Yeah.
I saw the Gucci movie.
I didn't actually. I almost watched it recently.
Awful.
Really?
And I'm like,
Really?
I was like so much like I'm rooting for this movie because everybody hated on it.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Tom Segura said like I walked out of the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Wow,
it's
interesting.
pretty bad. They don't
Interesting.
explain anything.
It's just like know the story, and if you don't, fuck
Yeah,
off.
kind of. Yeah, and then Jared Leto was like funny, But there is a point where you're like, he's too fucking ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
But his accent's the best of everybody. I'm like, how the fuck? Lady Gaga's actually Italian.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how the fuck? Anyways, but it's terrible. It's awful. But I'm excited for her to be Harley Quinn.
Okay.
Great casting. And I'm excited for this movie. First
I'm
one was
excited,
great.
for sure. I'm excited.
But sticking within that realm, the biggest news of the week, there was it was crazy, bro. Like, the middle of the week was fucking insane. Batgirl canceled. They said, we're not even fucking releasing it. It's not going to HBO Max. It's not going to theaters. So there was a story that came out from Culture Crave. Shout out to Culture Crave. They were like, DC has decided it will not go to theaters and it will not go to streaming services. And I was like, is that a typo? They put not on accident, like, and it's going to go to streaming services.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were like, no, it's not coming out. It was almost done, bro. Like, it was in post-production.
Damn.
Almost done.
Someone sat there and was like, yeah, we can't release this shit.
So basically, it says Batgirl test audiences reportedly thought the film was like a bad episode of TV.
Wow.
And I mean, if you look at her costume,
Awful.
it's pretty bad, bro. Like,
I mean, it's very comic accurate, I guess. But at this
it
point...
looks cheap, though. You know what I mean? She's basically wearing a fucking jacket and sweats.
But also, I mean, I do. So I'm having mixed feelings on that, on how outfits look, because like we are talking about comic books here, and a lot of the comics they have goofy ass, cheesy ass costumes,
Right.
And so they've modernized a lot of them, but it's probably just one person in the studio that was like, let's just keep it more comic accurate. I don't know. I actually don't know if it's comic accurate for that character, but I'm saying it looks like a comic book fit. And so that's probably what it
depending on
was.
what the story was, like maybe she's not involved with Batman. It's just like a low rent version.
Yeah, maybe she's just maybe this movie is specifically like she's new and she's making her own shit. You know,
street level. Supposedly, the test audiences were like, "This is the fucking worst movie I've ever seen."
Wow.
Which sucks because obviously a lot of people worked on it for a long time and they gave it their all. And
it too.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm like, just release. What's the harm in releasing it?
People shit on you. I also,
but just say like, that's kind of fucked up. They'll be like, this movie's kind of sucks.
We told you.
Here it is.
We told you it sucked.
They spent $70 million on it.
Wow.
So it's like you're just gonna fucking.
Damn! Imagine if you're who's the actor? Who's the actor?
It's the girl from. Let me get her name.
Yeah, because that must suck to be excited about being in a Batgirl movie, whether you think it's good or not. For it not to be, maybe she came out and was like, "Yo, don't release this shit."
Leslie Grace was playing Barbara Gordon. Brendan Fraser.
This shit's cheap.
Coming back, bro. This was his comeback movie. Brendan Fraser hadn't been in movies in a while. Brendan Fraser, The Mummy.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yes, he was coming back. He's playing a villain. So I was excited. Michael Keaton was the original fucking Batman. Was in the movie
Playing Batman?
Yes.
Oh really?
Yes. So it was like it was legit. You know. So it kind of.
But it also could easily be those guys, like especially like. And I'm not trying to say this is what happened, but it could have easily been something as they phoned it in because they're like, I'm just trying to get a bag, bro. You know?
I don't know. Brendan Fraser looked like he was excited for this. Michael Keaton, I feel like even if he phones it in, he does a good enough job.
I guess.
Leslie Grace is most famous. She did In the Heights, the recent movie that came out.
Was that good?
Lin-Manuel. It was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it sucks. It's unfortunate, but
release it. I want to see it now, bro.
I want to see it even more now. But that was a reason for it. I'm sure it wasn't good. I'm sure test audiences were not lying.
I'm like, even if you're like, we'll put it out, but you have to buy it.
Huh? How do we become test audience members? I want to be a test audience member.
I don't, because then you don't get to see the final version of it.
Why not?
It's not the final version, because...
Yeah, but what if they release it? They should just go to the theater. If they release it, you know?
Yeah, but then like you've already seen it, kind of. You know,
yeah,
you know the story, and then
I
just want to see when it comes out.
Because there was someone who
they do screenings.
Who said this recently?
Screenings is they show you the actual movie.
Was it TikTok I saw, or someone who had an interview recently? I don't know if you saw this, where they went to watch a movie, and it was like they were a part of like the focus group or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there was this girl that was telling the story, and she was like, "Yeah, so I went, I saw the movie, and I was like, it's not bad, but the end." Like from here and here, like you should just. This is what should happen,
right?
And so the whole group was like, "Yeah, they're in agreement. Like, yeah, this is what should happen. Like, you should just do this. This is our suggestion,
right?"
And then she went and watched it and was like, "Holy shit, they did our suggestion.
What
they everything was the same.
Did they say what
they
movie
did
it was?
exactly? Yeah. She said, but she didn't say what I think legally she couldn't say what the change was,
right,
or what it was before because they signed like something that you can't say,
right?
But she was able to say like, yeah, it changed. I don't remember though. I just saw this TikTok recently, yeah.
Damn, I want to know.
And I want to know. But yeah, it was like, she was like, the ending, you just need to switch this and make this happen. And they all said the same thing.
Yeah.
And when she watched it, she's like, what the fuck? They used our fucking, they took our suggestion.
I feel like,
and it was a good movie.
I'll be like, what, you ever fucking pay me, dog?
Yeah, and it was a good movie. Like, it was a movie that was well
I guess it's like, yeah, your payment is you get to fucking watch this movie, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that sucks. I do want to see it fucking badly now, but
Yeah. It is what it is.
yeah, it is what it is.
I'll try to look for that TikTok somehow. I don't know.
Sticking with the whole HBO, Warner Brothers, DC universe, the big news that came out was that HBO Max and Discovery Plus will officially merge into one streaming service. Mm-hmm. So that's why the Batgirl thing, that news dropped, because that news was going to drop at the investor meeting that they just had last week. Mm-hmm. A lot of people thought they were like, everything from fucking HBO is canceled. Mm-hmm. Like, if you're watching a show and there was a second season supposed to come, it's not happening.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. It just was like a coincidence of like, we're not releasing this movie, but all the shows are going to stay. Maybe some shows are canceled, but like, we're merging these services, and Warner Brothers, HBO Max and Discovery Plus.
Okay.
So they're both owned.
That's a big merger.
Yeah. But I think they're both owned by Warner Brothers, I'm pretty sure.
I think I'm paying for Discovery Plus on accident right now still. Because my mom wanted it, and she was like, oh, but I was like, I'll just pay for it.
Yeah.
I got to take it off.
And so a lot of stuff's getting canceled. Their rumor, or the kind of reasoning is they want to keep the DC universe kind of sacred, right? They're starting over. We're gonna have a 10-year plan.
Yeah, I tweeted this. I said, this is what you should have done from the beginning.
Yes.
And it would have.
They wanted to be so not Marvel that they were like, let's not follow the fucking obvious great blueprint that they have.
Dude, it would have been such a fucking slam dunk.
And then you could have just fucking done DC versus Marvel, bro.
Henry Cavill.
Imagine a DC versus Marvel.
This is what I'm saying. I said what they should have done. I said what they should have done was literally go, all right, 10-year run, boom, Endgame ends, right? Well, obviously you got to call them before this, but so when call them up middle of the 10-year run, right? And you say, look, guys, we have a sick-ass cast ready for some DC movies.
Right.
Finish up your story, Kevin Feige.
Right.
Finish up the last movie's Endgame. That's it. Ends on Endgame.
Endgame. Everybody
After
dies.
Endgame, no, after Endgame, you have a whole fight, whatever, they win.
Yeah.
They fucking retire or whatever, they do their own thing.
Right.
Boom. Fucking Kevin Feige, come with me, bring your fucking team. We're doing a 10-year DC run. Because at this point now, Kevin Feige's fucking bored and like, just like feels, and I don't want to say he's bored. He might not be bored, but he feels lazy about what's going on right now. That would be a resurgence of energy. And then you tell him, and then also let's do this fucking sick ass, let's do a merger, dude. Let's do a merger, DC versus fucking Marvel at the end.
I don't think do that. I think Kevin Feige likes Marvel. He started off with Marvel. He's been with Marvel since the X-Men movies.
But I'm just saying, that would have been sick.
I'm just saying a DC versus Marvel movie would have been.
Or you could just poach.
Right now, you're doing. If you had done it the same time as fucking Marvel, right now they're doing fucking multiverse in Marvel. There's Crisis on Infinite Earths in DC. Like fucking, you guys could have just done it at the same time and made $1 trillion.
I think
DC versus Marvel. You just have them fucking fight each other.
I think it'd be sick is I think it'd be sick is a DC versus Marvel where like right now we're going to multiverses. It's still there's still an opportunity there. I'm just a little disappointed that we're losing the prime of having like Henry. You're never gonna find a better Superman than Henry Cavill.
No, perfectly cast.
He is Superman.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck.
Perfect casting.
He will forever. I will literally to the day I die. He's my Superman. That's crazy, huh?
That's what that guy was saying is like because fucking DC fumbled the bag. How sick would it be if fucking Kevin Feige's like, you know how fucking we need a Dr. Doom? Here's this guy who plays a fucking superhero, so he's like kind of a good guy, kind of a bad guy. Fucking perfect cast, bro. Perfect casting. Yeah. He's the fucking villain for the next decade or whatever, or you know what I mean? So,
yeah, I don't know. It's interesting though. I did tweet this. I said, look, it is what it is. It's a little bit too late for me.
Yeah.
But if you're able to figure it out and put together an incredible cast, try to match what you already did the first time, because like, how fuck, I'm gonna find another Aquaman. That was a good casting too.
Right.
But if you can give me names, shoot out names to me that actually really intrigue me, then we'll start talking, man. This might be super interesting, you know.
Timothy Chalamet.
Who's a young guy? Yeah, who's a young guy?
Timothy Chalamet.
Nah, he's way too skinny, bro. Skinny.
Although I did see fucking clips of him as Willy Wonka. I'm fucking hyped for that movie, bro.
What about Finn from, what's his name? Finn?
Way too fucking small.
He's skinny as fuck.
Finn Wolfhard?
He's young, though. Yeah. Stranger Things.
Too fucking small. To play Superman?
Yeah.
He looks like he's 15 still.
He could be
plays
a young.
literally
He could
a
be a
dude.
young Superman.
Yeah.
Teenage Superman.
Son of Superman. Maybe.
Who's a young guy? Who's a young
Timothy Chalamet, bro.
Superman?
That's the only fucking...
Young actor.
Tom
no?
Holland.
Tom Holland. Nah,
See,
he's not gonna obviously.
Young male actors. Young male actor. I feel like we've Googled this a bunch of times.
We have Googled this a
It's
bunch of
always
times. Yeah, it's always the same fucking names.
been-
Give me someone who could be Superman, man. You know who could be Superman? Let me know, Jake.
Oh,
let me know.
Will?
Will Byers? I think man, Will Byers.
Will Poulter? Funny eyebrows, man. He's fucking buff as shit now, bro.
How old is he? He's like
give him
27. He has to be
black hair.
27, 28. He has to be
Give
your age. I don't think he's that young.
Fuck. He's gonna be old as fuck like you.
Oh man,
what it sounded like.
I'm looking for like a 24-year-old. You know?
Well, there's not many. They're all fucking tiny,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. How old is this guy?
Let me see.
I mean, a mid-30s guy, early 30s guy is perfect actually. Late 20s.
If he's younger than 30, I think that's a good cast.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's a good. I don't know if it's a good cast.
29.
He doesn't look like Superman though, does
But
he?
just with black hair, bro. Put black hair on him. It's the eyebrows, huh?
Yeah, his eyebrows are too weird.
He's
like, look at him
playing-
right there. Look at him right there. He looks like Superman to you.
He's ripped now, though.
Ugly yeah. What's his name?
Will Poulter.
Will Poulter.
He's ripped as shit
No
now,
respect
bro.
to Poulter. You ripped as shit, but I don't think you could be Superman.
Yeah,
He looks
did.
like an Aquaman villain.
Yeah.
You know? That's who you could play.
Well, he's playing.
Amber Heard's brother.
He's playing Adam Warlock in Marvel right now.
Give me some other names. Come on.
I'm looking, bro. I'm looking.
Give me some other Supermans, Jake. Find a Superman. I need you to cast the perfect Superman right here, right now on this podcast, Brett. No one?
Nah, bro.
All right. Well, you tried. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks to say that they missed the opportunity, but I'm glad to hear that
Zac
they're.
Efron.
I'm glad to hear that they're trying a little bit harder to reset this thing. I'm interested. I'm intrigued. But again, I think they missed the mark. I think we're ready to move on to new movies now as an audience altogether. I think Marvel's still going to do their thing and make movies, and DC's going to do their thing and make movies. But that 2010, 2009, 2010, all the way to 2022 run, that was the comic book era of our lifetime. And I don't think we're going to get another comic book era.
It's got to be unknown guy. I'm looking at all the guys. It's got to be unknown. Nobody's
I don't think we're gonna get another comic book era. I don't think DC's gonna. They're gonna find success. They're gonna make millions of dollars, maybe even billions of dollars. I just don't think they have their own era though. That they're the only thing we talk about. You know.
Yeah.
So
They're gonna do another. They're doing a 10-year plan, supposedly. Hopefully that just works out better for them. They have the better characters, man. Like I think if they have a legitimate 10-year plan, they could do a good job. But it's just like we're already fatigued. I think.
for sure.
Comic books. So,
So, anyways, moving on.
yeah,
moving
Henry
on.
Cavill's like this top.
Moving on now. Let's move
Moving on
now.
to the last bit of movie news.
You know what? The actor has to be British. That's where you'll find
Tom
a good
Holland,
fucking.
bro. Tom Holland.
That's where you'll find a good Superman out there.
Speaking of Superman, Supergirl is very unlikely to happen, which is unfortunate. The girl playing Supergirl in Flash, I believe she's in Flash, super hyped to like be a part of it, and
She's excited, right? Very
Super excited. So it looks like it's unlikely to happen. I thought it was great casting.
Whatever.
It's a little
yeah.
different. She doesn't have blonde hair like typically. I think they were gonna go with her brunette hair.
Yeah.
Which would have been cool. Like cool to see a different
Something
version.
different,
Yeah. So unlikely to happen. Probably more
Whatevs.
stuff to come to cancel to come. So.
Cool.
But that does it for movie news. If I missed
Cancel
anything,
it.
let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter, media_mixtape. We're going to get into our top 5 songs
No music news?
of 2022. No music news. That's a weird time in the world right now, bro. There's no music news going on.
No problem,
But starting off with our top 5, I do want to say I had this on my list, but I switched it out. I want to give an honorable mention to Bad Habit, Steve Lacy.
Wow.
I won't say it's like in my top 5.
Yeah,
I had
play
it originally.
Oh, we can't play that, huh?
It's the I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. It's a recent favorite, and I just been having it stuck in my head for like a week, dude.
Yeah, that's a good song. And TikTok has definitely helped that really climb up the ladder for me.
And it's just stuck in my head. So I just want to give an honorable mention to that. It's not on my list, but it was at some point. You want me to start?
Yeah, sure. I can give honorable mention myself as well. My honorable mention, I just deleted it right now off my fucking phone. Glimpse of Us by Joji. I almost cracked my top 5. I'm gonna take it off right now, last minute, just because I have some other songs I want to mention here.
Joji fan, bro.
Why? I'm a fake Joji fan.
Fake, bro.
Why?
You're like, you don't listen to Joji? No. You listen to one song of Joji.
No, I love Glimpse of Us, but have you heard? Let me think of a song that no one else really. I like Will He. Have you heard Will He?
I've not ever heard.
That's a good song, right?
I'm fucking
there.
with you, bro. I'm fucking.
He said, "What does he say?" I forget. But there's a line he says from like, Joji, in my heart right now, bro. I'm taking Joji off the list, but shout out to Glimpse of Us, incredible song. Obviously, TikTok blew it up as well, but that song is so good too.
Yeah, Glimpse of Us is great. I'm fucking with you. You're a Joji fan. I'm fucking with you.
I'm not really a Joji fan. I don't mind. I'm not offended. I honestly don't get offended at all. But go ahead. You're number 5.
All right, my number 5. We talked about it before. Jimmy Cooks. Off of, honestly,
number 5. You couldn't put it higher on the list, bro.
It's number 5.
Couldn't put it higher on the list, bro.
No, it's not higher on the list because I like these other songs better. But it's number 5 on my list. Drake is heavily
involved on Jake's list.
on my list.
Yeah.
Just because that's like all I listen to, man.
Yeah, man. I agree.
I'm not gonna just fucking put a song on here just to not have Drake.
Yeah.
Because that's all I listen to. So Jimmy Cooks featuring 21 Savage. Fucking one of the greatest songs of the year in my top 5.
Yeah, so I had this song on my list. I told Jake, do you have it on your list or not? And he was like, actually, I don't, but I could put it on. I'm like, fine. Put it on. That way I don't have to put it on mine. And we can have kind of different lists, at least for one song. So Jimmy Cooks, I was going to put it on mine. Took it off. I don't want to have too much heavy Drake here. But shout out to that song. And Drake goes off. I think he's fire. I love Drake's verse. And when that beat hits, bro, it's like, when the beat switches up, it's like... I said this before the podcast. It's literally like The Undertaker when the bells ring.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit.
Holy fuck.
21's about to go off right now.
21.
And then Drake's like, if I let my homie 21 tell it, you a pussy. Oh
That's
my
so good.
goodness.
Yeah.
Spun the block twice like there ain't nowhere to park.
Yeah.
Smacked the backside of his head like he barked. Bro, come on.
It's one of the best
It's
songs
bar
of 2022.
after bar. It's probably 21's, might be 21's best verse.
No. A lot is 21's best
I know,
verse.
but come on, man. Fuck
lot
that
is
song,
21's
bro.
best
I fucking hate that song with a passion, dude.
Why?
It plays and I just go, fuck. Like
Why?
21, I loved it when it came out, that 21 song. I was
got
so
overplayed or
impressed.
what?
So overplayed. So overplayed. And my girlfriend, I love her. Every time it comes on shuffle, she goes, you better not fucking change it. I'm like, fuck. Dude, this
You just
song.
have bad, you just have bad,
it's just
fucking-
bad, yeah. I mean, she loves
It's
the song.
programmed into you that you have to hate
Yeah,
it.
you know. So shout out to that song. I love it. But I just think this is one of 21's best features.
For sure.
One of his best verses. He goes off
Yeah,
bar after
agreed.
bar after bar after bar.
Agreed.
Fire. So yeah, shout out to that song.
Yep.
My number 5. Kind of cheat code. Kind of cheat.
And this is 2022, guys. Okay, Keep
2022
that in mind.
only. Yeah, sorry, we forgot to say that.
Yes.
This is specifically songs that came out this year. Okay. But my number 5 is December 11th by Giveon. That is also happens, just so happened. No relation to why I like the song.
coinkadink.
Just so happens to be my birthday.
Yeah.
And I told this other people, like, look, it's one thing if an artist, just a random artist makes a song and it happens to be your birthday. I was like, all right, cool. Like, it's a coincidence. But the fact that Giveon is legitimately one of my favorite artists, and he makes a song called December 11th. That's fucking crazy. And the song is so fucking butterflies in my stomach.
Yeah, no, it's a
Enough
great
to
song.
make
That's what I
me
told you
fly
when you told me about
away.
it. You're like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like,
Is it just because it's called
I'm
December
like, no,
11th?
it's
or is it
fucking
good?
great.
It's so
great.
good, dude.
It's in the top 3 of the
But I
best
was
songs
on
on
the
that. On that album.
stage, so I couldn't get your name. But baby girl, I got your face.
Yeah, it's a great
Ooh.
song. It's a great song. You're not tripping. But it's also sick that it's
It
your
also
birthday.
should have been so much longer.
It was funny because Karina was like, and I think I've told you this before, but Karina was like, because there's Joe's birthday by Drake.
Yeah.
November 18th.
November 18th, yeah. Our older brother's birthday.
Older brother, yeah. And then it was December 11th by Giveon. She's like, oh, now it's just yours and Jesse's. And I'm like, there's no fucking, there's no
if
fucking
that
way.
happens,
No, but I'm
we're
saying
the chosen ones.
I'm saying maybe Jesse's February 19th. It's right after Valentine's Day. Like,
oh, okay. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say.
yeah. Nobody gives a fuck about my birthday, bro.
Jake's birthday
Trauma. I
is
just have trauma.
Jake's birthday is always Thanksgiving.
Yes, my birthday is November 29th. So
Like-
it's either the weekend of Thanksgiving or the
It's-
weekend after
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
your birthday is that time where it's like, oh, my
It's
bad,
like,
bro.
Oh shit! Like
I was at dinner with my family.
or it was like I had a cake at Thanksgiving.
yeah.
bro, come on.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's sad. That's a sad time to have a birthday.
But what I'm
sorry,
saying
bro.
is, there's no way.
It's a good time to have a birthday because it's the holidays. It's such a fun time. And like,
fuck that, bro.
It's fun because our birthdays are close.
You're removed from any holiday.
Sure, but our birthdays are close enough.
So you get like, cool. I got Thanksgiving. I get a party.
Yours is yours is too close to Thanksgiving. I agree with you.
Yes.
But at the same time,
it's a good time of year
enough to where it's a good time of year because you're like Thanksgiving and then my birthday.
Yeah, and my birthday.
And then you have like that's your like in between holiday before Christmas.
You're perfectly in between.
I'm perfectly in between for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a perfect time because it's like it's cold. It's fucking winter. You're wearing hoodies.
Best time of year, bro.
Fucking football.
Easily
season.
the best time of year, bro.
Oh my goodness! And if you have seasonal like depression and stuff, I'm sorry, and it sucks. I don't want to someone out there's like it's not a good time. Okay. Yeah. Some people have like really bad like a time around that time, and I feel bad because I'm like, damn, I really do like that time of year though.
I mean, yeah,
Christmas, incredible.
Christmas, my favorite holiday. My birthday's right around that time.
Yeah, man.
It's a great holiday.
Birthdays, fucking Christmas. I mean, winter breaks.
It's just like fucking football,
man.
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving football, like all that.
Good
shit,
food.
Yeah.
You see your family. Everyone's
NBA Christmas Day games. Like
good times all day, every day.
Yeah.
Oh man, love it.
Anyways,
December 11th. Give you on. You like the song?
It's great. It's great.
Great song.
Yeah, it's a great song. I'm saying you're not tripping. It is a great song, but it's fucking. Fuck you for having your
for being lucky enough to have a song.
I'm like, it's impossible, dude. I said maybe Jesse's because it's right after Valentine's Day.
If it does happen, we're the chosen ones.
Yeah, we're like, as soon as that song comes out, we just start to elevate.
Yeah, for sure. When the fourth song gets made, we ascent. We make our ascension to heaven.
My number 4, and this might be surprising to Josh, Churchill Downs featuring Drake.
Not a surprise at all.
I'm saying that it's this low.
Oh, okay, sure.
One of Drake's best verses ever. I don't give a fuck what you say. One of Drake's best verses ever.
No, I don't.
Song's amazing.
I'm not disagreeing.
My number 4, Churchill Downs featuring Jack Harlow. Fucking the video is amazing. It's one of those like music relationships where you go, they're probably hilarious together. It looks like a great time. This song's fucking incredible. Mm-hmm. Drake bodied him. I'm sorry, Jack. It is what it is. But
yeah, but I hate when people do that and they go, yeah, but like Jack could have came harder because Drake killed him. It's like that's not the point, bruh.
Right.
The point is Jack Harlow made a fucking song with one of his idols. And it's incredible. And Drake gave him a fire verse. Just look at that. Stop talking about negative. Jack also spit some bars on it. He wasn't as barred up as fucking Drake. Fine. But he's fine.
Drake could have been like, I'll just appease you and I'll give you a verse. It's gonna be whatever.
No.
He's like, nah, he's fucking spit on this shit.
One of my best verses.
I went crazy on this.
And it's almost like, to me, and I'm not saying it's gonna for sure be that's a thing, but it's almost like, to me, felt like a little bit of Wayne and Drake, right? Like, I'm not saying Drake is gonna now all of a sudden take Jack under his wing.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like where Lil Wayne, like he's like, some people say he's washed. I don't say that, but some people say he's washed. He's not good anymore.
Right.
But it doesn't matter when. He could be 56 years old. Wayne is gonna go off on a song with Drake,
right?
Because he just knows the comparisons are gonna happen,
right?
And so it's like Drake is like, all right, I've heard some rumblings about Jack.
Right.
Jack is this next guy who's up and coming, kind of raps in my style. I'm gonna go off on this fucking song because I want to make sure that I match his level, and that's where it was for me, and that's where Drake came. He came with it. One of his best verses ever, period. Yeah. I think. And it's incredible. I'm going to say that's my number 4 too. Just because I don't want to be like, oh, it was higher on my list, but I don't say that's my number 4 too. I don't want to spoil the rest of my list.
Right.
That's my number 4 too. I'll mention it now.
Because it's good. It's good. And I do understand the criticisms of like Jack's verses kind of not up to par with Drake's.
It's good though.
It's still good though. Like somebody was like, some guy on TikTok was talking about the 100 grand bar. And I'm like,
that's
I like that bar.
I like the 100 grand bar. I will say the Drake bar is, I'll criticize the Drake bar of him saying, most of the bitches I know aren't even women.
Yeah, like over explaining that bar.
And then he says,
they're not even women.
What does he say?
I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, but he says something like where he basically over explains that bar.
Yeah.
I'll criticize Drake for over explaining that bar, but the whole, my grandpa will have a heart attack if I pull 100 grand out. So he pauses. So I'm not going to pull 100 grand out. That's fire to me.
Yeah, to me, that's fire.
That's so fire to me.
I think that's fire as fuck.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like I'm fucking, I have it, but it's cool. We're chill. Yeah.
I like it. I think it's fire, but whatever. People teach their own. People are not going to like shit, so it's fine.
So moving on to my number 3, and I think I don't know how this guy did it, bro. He's the fucking GOAT of Latin music right now.
Okay.
But my number 3 is Después de la Playa from Bad Bunny. Mm-hmm. It's the song, if you guys fucking have probably heard it, it's a song that changes into like fucking merengue like fucking midway through the song, and Bad Bunny's going crazy. It's just my fucking favorite song. I think it's like his best song he's ever made.
Yeah.
I love it so much. It's just the vibe is just fucking immaculate, bro.
I don't know if it's the best song he's ever made, but I will say it's a great song. It's vibe. You wherever you're at the beach, you're on a boat, you're fucking driving in a car, you're going to a party, going to a club, whatever. This song is gonna make you go.
Yeah, it's just I fuck with it so heavy, bro. And yes, we're Latino, we don't speak Spanish, but regardless, you just still fucking vibe with it, bro.
Yeah,
you
man.
vibe with
Just
it.
vibe.
It's so amazing.
Just close your eyes, listen to it. It's great. That's what I was gonna say. I told people one time because I said, yeah, I don't really like Spanish music that much, but it's not because like the music's bad. It's because I don't speak Spanish.
Can't vibe with it.
So like, imagine if I asked you, like, do you like Chinese music, like just straight from China, like,
Yeah.
and you're probably gonna say no because you don't understand what they're saying.
Right.
But I said that before as an example, but I was also like, it might be a bad example because there's a lot of Spanish music where I don't know what they're saying, and I still like this song is so fucking good, bruh.
Yeah, it's like well, obviously the classic Suavemente.
Yeah, exactly. Like I love that
That
song.
gets everybody up.
So like, there's so many songs I like that are in Spanish that I don't really know what they're saying,
Yeah.
but I still enjoy. Which I'm sure, I guess, if you explore other country music, you would probably feel the same way. But yeah, for sure, Spanish music is great. Just the vibe, dancing to it and stuff. And also, I think it's probably kind of embedded into us because growing up, every party you go to, it's bumping.
We definitely have like, as Latinos, we have an appreciation for it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's just we don't speak Spanish, so it's
Yeah,
so hard.
exactly.
But I still fuck with that song. I listen to that song a lot.
Sure. It's a fire song. So moving on, this is a little bit high for me. I wanted to have it at 4, but again, I swapped a couple songs down. So, but Thick by Beyonce.
Really?
We just
It's that high,
heard,
really?
we just heard this album. We just reviewed it a couple weeks ago.
So funny. That's Karina's favorite.
Actually, last week.
on the
So
album.
we just heard it last week. Go back, check out that album review. Jake just posted it today because he's this guy.
My bad.
No, but it just got posted today. So on Sunday as we're recording this. So go back, listen to that on YouTube or listen to it on Apple Podcasts, whatever. We did do a full album review. Pretty decent album, but ultimately, this is one of my favorite songs on there. I actually play it. I actually listen to it. I bump this shit. It hypes me up. I think if I get back to working out, my knee's still fucking banged up. But if I get back to working out, this could be a pre-workout kind of thing. Like, I really rock with this song. Shout out to Thick by Beyonce. One of my favorite songs.
It's a great song. I didn't vibe with that album, but Karina really, that's her favorite song on that album. So
Yeah, great song.
yeah, I don't vibe with that album. But hey, to each your own, man.
Yeah.
Fucking vibe out, bro.
No, it's
vibe out.
Yeah, you can bump it. for sure.
My number 2, and that's what I was telling you earlier. I didn't forget because this is fucking one of the best songs of the year. Could have been my number 1.
What were you telling
to
me
be
earlier?
honest? You said like, don't forget this guy came out.
Oh, that's right.
Silent Hill, Kendrick Lamar and Kodak Black. My number 2 favorite song of the year. It could have very easily been number 1.
That is also my number 2.
I fuck with this song so much, bro.
I think you
fuck with it
forgot. I think you forgot
so
the
much.
best song of the year. I think you forgot it because I'm pretty sure your number 1's gonna be different. But pretty sure you forgot the best song of the year. It's all good. It's all good. You forgot it though. My number 2 is also Silent Hill. I tried to make a different list from Drake. It ends up being almost identical.
We're not really. We had
2.
Jack.
I mean 2 for 2.
Yeah,
I'm saying 2 for 2.
Two
out of 35 are the same. But
It's not that similar.
yeah, come on, man.
Silent Hill. Come on.
I mean, like
who?
I mean,
Like, who? Yeah.
yeah, but no, but dude, my favorite part.
Money, dog.
And up, stressed out, quiet, I'm stressed out. But when he said, what did he say? Pick my daughter up. She need all love. I need all love. I fucking love that part.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
6
fucking-
o'clock. Bitch, you talk too much.
Yeah.
You making that awkward love.
It could have been easy.
They don't fuck with me if they could.
Yeah, like to say like I really fuck with the Kodak verse is crazy.
Yeah, I don't really do that often, but yeah, man, Kodak goes off too. It's
Kodak goes
fucking, that's a
crazy.
great song, bro. And that's honestly, to be honest with you guys,
Could've been
the
number
only
1.
song I listen to on the album.
Could have been number 1. That one and
That was literally the only song. N95?
another one. No, 995.
N95. Was it even called N95?
Anyways, there's an 995. But
I only listened to one song on the whole album, and that's that one.
I need all of Rich Spirit. Yeah. Fuck with me.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So, with what's his name? Blast.
Yes.
Bitch, I'm attracted. Yeah, I think so.
I'm attractive. Yeah, that's that one.
Is that one?
Yeah, that's that one.
I sing that song all the time. I just don't. I
Yeah,
don't.
that one too. I fuck with that one too.
I
But it's
don't,
not in my top 5.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Shout out to Silent Hill, man. Great song.
Song of the year. I'm not interested to fucking see what you think is song of the year.
What
That's
do you
pretty
think, Song of the Year?
So my number 1.
Okay.
And
You said because you said it was weird, right?
It's not. Yeah. It's too short. Number 1.
Okay.
Maybe you know by me saying that already.
No, I don't.
It's too short. But number 1. But when this fucking song came out, the fucking stranglehold it had.
Oh,
on my
okay. I know.
fucking
I know what it is.
earlobes,
I know what it is.
It's calling my name.
Yeah,
Drizzy
you forgot
Drake.
the best song. You forgot that. You forgot
Drizzy
the best song. When I
Drake.
say my song, you're gonna be mad at yourself. I think.
I don't know, because this is my number one favorite. There's like when it came out. When I tell you, the amount of times I had this fucking song on repeat.
Pussy is calling my name.
So
Come on, baby. It's not playing games.
Yeah, it's.
Someone said it sounded like Kanye recently. I don't know why that fucking came up on TikTok. They were like, "Oh, it sounds like Kanye."
Ruining,
Was that song?
No, yeah, it was like the ruining songs because they sound like somebody else.
No, Kanye. I was
I'm
like,
like,
that does
that
not
does
sound
not
like
sound
Kanye.
like
It sounds like Frank Ocean.
No, it sounds like Drake. That's it.
Think about it. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Your pussy is calling my name. It sounds like Frank
It sounds
Ocean.
like a
I'll take
lyric
up
that he
bit.
would say, but it doesn't sound like him.
It sounds like Frank Ocean a little bit, but
Yeah, I'm telling
it's
you,
not
I'm
a
telling
Drizzy
you,
Drake that
hands
goes.
down. Hands down, like that thing had a
You're
stranglehold.
gonna be mad. I don't know if you're gonna be
My
mad.
eardrums.
I don't think you're gonna be mad that I say my song, but I think you're gonna be like, "Oh, that definitely is your top 5. It's in your top 5. You just forgot it."
I mean, I'm interested now. Okay.
So, anyways, yeah, that's a good song. Great song. It's a good song. I honestly, I don't go to it as much as I used to.
It's not the best song. It's super short.
Yeah.
It just, when it comes to my favorite songs,
What's your favorite of the year?
it's my favorite of the year. It just fucking telling you, it just had a stranglehold. When we got back from Italy, well, first of all, when we were in Italy, fucking vibing. We got back from it on the plane. When we got back from Italy, when that fucking song came on, I was just like, I'm telling you.
No, it's a good song. It's a good song for sure. You know what I'm gonna say in that album real quick while we're on the topic? Liability. I just hate the way he sounds. Why did Drake distort his voice on that song? I don't fucking know. But the song is distorted. That's fucking such a good song though. Liability.
I have not
Great
gone
song.
back to it in a very
Great
long
song,
time.
bro. Listen to the words, bro.
Yeah.
He said something about Scramble. We're playing fucking Scrabble with the fucking words. Number 1 song of the year. And I'm telling you right now, no song will be better than this to the end of the year, period. This is
It
the
has to
best
be
song
Drake,
of the
'cause I
year.
feel like you haven't done that many
Just shut
Drake
the
songs.
fuck up, right? It's the best song of the year. No questions. Jake forgot about it completely. The music
it alive.
video is fucking incredible. Incredible music video as well. I showed everybody and they were watching. They're like, that was a good ass music video. Future Drake, I will wait for you.
Oh no, I didn't forget about it.
Come
I didn't
on,
care.
bro.
It's
That's not your top 5. That's
No,
the best song of the fucking year,
because-
bro. It's the best song of the year.
No,
bro.
because I had it at
Early
one
in the
point.
morning, late at night.
I don't like Future's verse on
I
that.
don't even know what time it is. What do you mean? What's
I
wrong
don't
with
like Future's
Future's
verse on there. Drake is
I don't
obviously
even know what
incredible.
time it means.
And it's good. It's not the song of the year though.
Come
That's
on,
my
bro.
thing.
It's the best song of the year, dude.
And my thing is, I
The
like
best song of the year.
I like the Thames original more than I like that song.
I do like the Thames original. I don't like it more, but I like the Thames original. It's called Higher.
Yeah.
Okay? It's called Higher.
Not wait for you.
Not Wait for You. Come on, bro. It's the best song of the year.
I like the Thames original more than I like. If it was just Thames and Drake, oh fuck, that shit would have been top 10 of the fucking decade, bro.
I've been traveling around the world.
It's good. It's just
I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling.
I don't like Future's part.
I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. Come on,
Yeah, but
Drake.
see what I'm saying? You're not rapping any
I can hear
Future's
your
verse.
tears when they drop over the phone. Drake, Future says the same shit on that part.
I know,
I
but
can
it's
hear
not.
your tears when they drop over.
It's not the song of the year. It was in my top 5 at one point,
because
but
I can't leave you alone. Got something messages that ain't what we
It
doing.
was in my top 5 at one point, but it just no.
I won't wait for. And the music video is fire. Song of the year, bro. Every time I hear it, I'm like, yep, this is it, bro. This is it. The song of the fucking year.
Maybe
Music
5.
video is great.
Maybe 5 in the top 5, but nah.
It's a million times better than Calling My Name. I'm sorry.
Why I'm talking about my favorite, bro? I'm all hurt. I'm offended.
But it's fine. Yeah, because that's fine. It makes sense why it's your favorite. But
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Stranglehold. Wait for you doesn't have.
Wait for You
stranglehold.
has a stranglehold on me. My mom's birthday party.
Yeah.
We had my mom's birthday recently, and like we went to the dinner with all our families there. And at the end of the parties, usually just throw YouTube on and we just listen to music videos and just play music and shit.
Yeah.
Played it for everybody. Played it for everybody, and they were like, "That music video is actually really good." And I was like, "Facts."
Yeah. It's
Last
all right.
night at a party, played it.
It's good. It's a good song. I
Great
like
song.
it. It's
It's
just
a
not
great
top 5,
song.
bro. It's not top 5.
Shout out to I'm On One, by the way, Future and Drake. I don't think that song's getting nearly enough play. I don't think it's getting nearly enough love. I'm On One. Hey. All my hoes rocking Audemars. Hey. All my hoes rocking Rolly Audemars Protect. Bust
just come
down,
off?
Tatiana, bust down. Huh?
Did it just come out?
What do you mean? You've heard this song, dude.
I have heard it.
It's on
but-
Future's album.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I'm like, it just came out.
What do you say? Take it to see Cristiano fucking in that Benz piano. champions and shit. We do. We got a driver for you on arrival. When I finally see you, all I want to see is right hand, right knee, left hand, left knee. Make that ass
I was twerking it.
I was like, bro, that's a twerking song, bro. It's like I twerk to that song. Anyways, shout out to Mama. It's a great song too.
So that is our top 5 of 2022 so far. Maybe something comes out later on. Maybe another Drake album comes out. Surplants these songs, but so far that's what we have.
Yeah, again, it's August. We still have 4 more months left, so let's be patient. We still got some more songs out there. But again, Jake and I listen to very similar music. 2 out of 5 songs are the same, but 3 out of 5 are different.
Yeah.
Still got some other songs in my bag that Jake doesn't listen to too. So we know that means everyone out there has a different top 5, of course. Favorite songs they listen to this year. Be open and honest with us. Hit us up in the comments on YouTube. We want to hear from you guys. So hit us up on social media as well. I want to know, what's your top 5? I want to get into some music. You guys say, even if you're sitting there and hating on us, saying that top 5 was trash.
Yeah.
You guys don't fucking listen to music. You just listen to Drake. You guys suck. Let me hear your top 5, bro. You're probably right. I don't listen to Drake. I listen too much Drake. Give me something new to listen to because I want to listen to.
Let me know. Yes.
Yeah, let me know what the best songs of the year are. I want to know your top 5. And be honest, man. Like, I don't know what it is. Like to me, one of my favorite things to do is talk about music with people. I want to get engaged, especially when I'm like introducing people. I'm at like a party or something. And I'm like meeting people for the first time. I always go, hey, so like, what kind of music you listen to? Or like, and I try to break it down for them too. I go, what kind of music you listen to? They go, everything. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, who's your favorite artist though? You know, you get in your car, they're gonna play some music.
Go-to.
Who's your first go-to? And I'm getting tired of people going, I don't really know. Like, just, what do you mean you don't fucking know? You do know.
You have to know.
You're just embarrassed by your answer.
Yeah.
Don't be. I want to know. I'm literally not judging you. I'm just genuinely curious.
Yeah, because I
think
most
the fuck
people
do you listen to?
feel like the reaction's going to be like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't want you to, it's a lot of pressure if I say who's your favorite artist. I guess I should start rephrasing my question. But just be open and honest, man, because I feel like I want to have conversations about music and people get weird about it.
For sure, yeah.
Drake's my favorite artist. I should be embarrassed.
Well, you know,
shouldn't I be the embarrassed one?
Some people like to gatekeep too. Like, I don't want to tell people about my favorite artist. Like, I just want it to be my favorite artist. But it's like, but that's also better for your artist to be more popular.
Yeah, and you never know, dude. Sparks conversation. A close friend of mine who we've been friends since fucking literally elementary school. She was like, hey, I was at a concert the other day, and I was like, oh, cool. Who'd you go see? And she was like, AJR. And I was like, wait a minute. Are those is that the band that sings Dear Winter, I hope you... Have you heard that song?
No.
Such a good song. It's such a good fucking song, bro. And I was like, wait, are those guys? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I fucking love that song. And she was like, they performed it. And it was sick, man. Conversations. People bond over music. You got to hear that song. Anyways, talk about it.
Just go over our top 5s really quickly. My number 5 was Jimmy Cooks, Drake featuring 21 Savage. Mm-hmm. Number 4 was Churchill Downs, Jack Harlow featuring Drake. Number 3 was Después de la Playa. Fuck, I couldn't think of the title. Bad Bunny. Number 2, Silent Hill, Kendrick Lamar and Kodak Black. And number 1, of course, Drizzy Drake.
Calling my name.
I'm
going to go back to my original listing of what it was at because I don't want to spoil my stuff. But my list was 5. My 5th favorite song is December 11th by Giveon. Number 4 was Thick by Beyonce. Number 3 was Silent Hill by Kendrick Lamar.
Yep. Number
2 was Churchill Downs. It was number 2 for me.
Yep.
Jack Harlow and Drake. And number 1, of course, Wait For You, Future featuring Drake and Thames. Incredible song. Incredible list, if you ask me. Incredible list, if you ask me.
I think that is a good top 5.
I can listen to the 5 songs every day for the rest of my life.
I agree.
I'll be all right.
If it was like that beach scenario where like you only have 5 songs, I'm like, yeah, I'll be good.
I don't know. I'll be all right. But anyways, I feel like sometimes I love songs and I show people and they're like, and I'm like, all right. Right? That's a great song.
We're not friends anymore.
So
like Josh said, let us know down below or on Twitter, media_mixtape. If you guys want to follow us directly, I'm OBJack, OBEEJAC. You can follow Josh
at Josh__G, 2 H and 2 E's. If that's too confusing for you, should be right here in front of me. If not, it's in the description wherever you're watching or listening.
Yes, all of our other links are going to be down below in the description. Social medias, YouTube, Spotify, all that stuff is down below wherever you're listening or watching. That is going to do it for this week's music and movies episode, and we will talk to you guys next week.
Peace.